We have a question from James Knutson. Is there a correct way to set up a steering damper? It's actually a really good question because a lot of bikes come with them. Some are non-adjustable in that they reside there, there's no external adjustments, and there's nothing you can do with them. Some are not adjustable because the ECU decides what they're going to do. So John, in regards to your question, it depends what you have. So getting into steering dampers, there are two kinds. There are rotary kinds that sit on top of your upper triple clamp, and there are linear kinds which sit either across the tank or from the frame to the forks, where they move backwards and forwards in a linear way. Is one better than the other? No, not really. It's all a question of personal choice. I don't think so. I have both. So I have never found one to be better than the other. In terms of setting the damper, if you spend most of the time around town doing quick turns, trying to get the bike around quickly, then you don't want much on the steering damper in terms of its tension. You need to be able to maneuver the bike quickly. If your steering damper is set too aggressively, then if you need to get out of the way of something, unfortunately you won't be able to because the bars won't move fast enough and you will hit whatever you're trying to avoid. However, once you get out on the racetrack, if you're doing a track day or racing, at that point then you should turn the steering damper up to what is useful for you. The bottom line is a steering damper is there to stop a tank slapper, whether that's from landing a wheelie poorly, coming off a hard-edged bump, which induces a tank slap. It is not there to hide chassis problems, and you do not turn the steering damper up to cure some kind of handling problem. That will be just the same as turning a radio up because the engine makes noises. It serves no purpose and can cause you a great deal of harm if you insist on using it in that direction, because eventually the problem will manifest itself in a way that you cannot control it. So if you're going to get the steering damper loose for the street, set to a point where you can maneuver the bike quickly. If you are using it for the track, then I would suggest as you go out down hot pit lane, it's set, or if not, you want to do it in your pit before you get on track, you set it and then you carefully ride into the hot pit lane and get on the track appropriately. If you're racing, then set it at a level where you know it's going to work for you, but you don't want it to be invasive, and then come into a tuner like me and tell me the bike won't turn. I reach the handlebars and the steering's locked because the damper is so stiff. So again, common sense must prevail. So thank you for your question. If you have any other questions, please send them via Facebook to Dave Moss Tuning. Thanks very much.